Hello and welcome to iCalculator's video series on US tax basics. In this video, we'll be focusing on the state of Massachusetts. We will cover the state's history, types of taxes with detailed explanations, and the various tax exemptions available so you can make better informed financial decisions for yourself or your business. Massachusetts, founded as the sixth state on February 6, 1788, has a diverse economy with key sectors such as healthcare, education, technology, and finance. Massachusetts' historical roots and the state's commitment to education and innovation have shaped its unique tax policies and economic landscape. It's important to understand the various taxes and tax exemptions, so you can make better informed financial decisions for yourself or your business. First, let's take a look at the different types of taxes in Massachusetts. Individual income tax, corporate income tax, sales and use tax, property tax, motor fuel tax, excise taxes on alcohol, tobacco, and marijuana, and estate tax. Now let's take a look at these different types of tax in further detail. Individual income tax, a tax on the income of individuals and families, with rates based on income levels. Corporate income tax, a tax on the net income of corporations and certain other business entities operating in the state. Sales and use tax, a tax on the sale or use of tangible personal property and certain services within the state. Property tax, a tax imposed on real estate and personal property, determined by local governments based on property value. Motor fuel tax, a tax on gasoline, diesel fuel, and other motor fuel sold within the state. Excise taxes on alcohol, tobacco, and marijuana, taxes imposed on the sale and distribution of alcoholic beverages, tobacco products, and marijuana within the state. Estate tax, a tax on the transfer of property upon the death of a resident or the death of a non-resident owning property in Massachusetts. Now we have covered the different types of taxes in detail. Let's now take a look at the various tax exemptions available in Massachusetts. There are various tax exemptions available in Massachusetts, including individual income tax exemptions. Exemptions include a personal exemption, deductions for certain retirement income, and deductions for specific expenses such as medical and dental expenses, child care expenses, and educational expenses. Corporate income tax exemptions. Exemptions include certain types of non-profit organizations and specific business activities, such as manufacturing and research and development. Sales and use tax exemptions. Exemptions include sales of groceries, prescription medications, certain medical services, and sales to government entities. Property tax exemptions. Exemptions include the residential exemption for primary residences, exemptions for seniors, veterans, disabled individuals, and certain types of agricultural and conservation land. Motor fuel tax exemptions. Exemptions include fuel used for agricultural purposes, fuel used by government entities, and fuel used by certain mass transit systems. Excise tax exemptions. Exemptions include sales to the U.S. government, sales for export outside the state, and certain sales to non-profit organizations. Estate tax exemptions. Exemptions include transfers to a surviving spouse or charity, and an exclusion amount that adjusts annually for inflation. That is all for this video on Massachusetts tax basics. We hope that this Massachusetts state tax guide was helpful in providing you with a better understanding of the state's tax system. By knowing more about the history, types of taxes, how taxes work, and the various exemptions available, you can make better informed financial decisions for yourself or your business. Be sure to stay tuned for the next state tax guide in this series, or check out our US Tax Basics playlist. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.